Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to demonstrate a spread, again, that I found within the Beautiful Creatures Tarot guidebook. There are so many good spreads in here, and so I'm going to do this. I'm going to demonstrate this spread, but I'm going to use the Witching Hour Oracle. Since it is October, this is a cool witchy deck. This is by Lorriane Anderson and illustrated by Olivia Berkey. Now, Lorriane Anderson is the person who wrote all of the Seasons of the Witch decks. So let me show you. This is, she wrote them with Juliet Diaz, the Seasons of the Witch Oracle decks, which are really awesome. If you want to know about them, I've got them reviewed on my Oracle Deck Reviews Volume 1 playlist. And if you'd like to know any more about these decks, you can see a full review of each one. This one's on the Oracle Deck Reviews Volume 1 playlist, and this one's on the Tarot Deck Reviews Volume 1 playlist. All right, so this spread that I'm doing is really cool. It's called the 30-Day Outlook Spread. And with all of these spreads, they are in a straight line, okay? When you do a spread, it doesn't matter in what design you lay out the cards in, because it's whatever's easier for you to read. And these just happen to be in straight lines. So if you'd like to know how to do this deck and you'd like to do it, or this spread, and you would like to do it for yourself, you might want to grab a pencil and paper so you can write down the meanings of each position. All right, and it says, 30-Day Outlook. This spread is designed to help you have an overall and general outlook for the current month. A month consists of 4 weeks, and each card will give you an idea of what to expect for each week. Now, if you want to twist things around and know what will happen during a particular day, feel free to draw one or many extra cards for each day in the month. Okay, so we are going to do the 5 cards. So card 1 will be what you will encounter within the first week. Card 2, what you will encounter within the second week. Card 3, what you will encounter within the third week. Card 4, what you will encounter within the fourth week. And card 5, the final outcome for this month. But a month doesn't have to start at the beginning of the month. For example, if we use this week for the first week in the month, then it will go through this week and then 3 more weeks, okay? So as long as it's a total of 4 weeks, it doesn't really matter when you start, okay? All right, so let's mix up the cards, and I will go ahead and lay them out. And then, again, with the Witching Hour Oracle, this is one of my newer decks, so I'm not familiar with the meanings, so I will read the meanings. And if you were led to listen to this video or watch this video and you're not a reader per se, you may not want to do this reading or this spread for yourself, but the message here in the sample reading that I'm doing may be for you. It may be for anyone, because I feel like if you were led to watch this video, then there is a message here for you. All right, so again, this is the 30-Day Outlook spread. It's broken into 4 weeks. You can do it from the beginning to the end of a month, or from the middle of one month to the middle of the next month. You can use any Oracle deck or Tarot deck that you choose. It doesn't matter. Because if a message is supposed to get to you, the message will get to you. So, card 1 is what you will encounter in the first week. Card 2, what you will encounter within the second week. Card 3, what you will encounter within the third week. Card 4, what you will encounter within the fourth week. And last but not least, card 5, the final outcome for this month. All right. And there are a lot of spreads like this, but this one may be especially for you. This is what it says. Okay, we already read that. All right, so let's look at what you will encounter within the first week. And this is Witch of the Woods Retreat. And number 38 is maybe important in the first week, or the number 11, or the number 2, if you're into numerology. Okay, 38. And it says the keywords are retreat, rest, commune with nature, and solitude. The Tarot Companion card is the Hermit. Okay, the Witch of the Woods is connected to nature in a way most modern people will never be. The seasons are her calendar, and the sun and moon her clocks. The animals are her companions and guides. They inform her of danger, resources, and what Mother Nature will bring next. She knows how to use the earth as her compass, and she lives a rich and fulfilling life, free of distraction and wastefulness. The Witch of the Woods knows being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. The Witch of the Woods doesn't speak to many, but has come to you to guide you to disconnect from material pursuits in favor of exploring a more spiritual and earth-centric life. Spend time in nature, take a solo trip, and where possible, shed the hustle and bustle of daily stress. Alone time will be beneficial for you now. It will give you the space needed to find the clarity you've been seeking. Pay more attention to the cycles happening in your life. Are you repeating the same cycle over and over again? How can you break free from the monotony? And you've been missing the signs telling you to slow down and rest that your body and soul have been giving you. So it may be a time to retreat, to rest and relax, build up your strength for what's coming. All right, what you may encounter in the second week. Hold on. Is the elements, back to basics. Okay, and the number is 12. So the number 12 or the number 3 might be important to you in the second week. So we started with retreat, rest and relax, and now we are back to the basics. That kind of goes together. And it says, start from the beginning, reconnect with nature. The Tarot Companion card for this is the Hierophant. Elemental magic is one of the most natural spiritual practices you can embrace. The elements represent the basic building blocks of the earth and teach us the value of simple but powerful magic. Water Hierophant gives us life, but can also be deadly. Fire can be gentle like the glow of a candle, yet it can also destroy. The earth is solid and strong, yet it can shake our lives and our foundations. We can't see air, yet it can whip into terrifying gales. The basics hold more value than we credit them with. When you're feeling lost, sometimes the best thing you can do is return to the beginning. Start over with the foundations that inspired you in the first place. Rediscover the magic of working with very little. Revisit the place of your first date when your relationship is rocky. Call up your friends if you've forgotten how to have fun. Go back to that very first spiritual practice that started your journey and taught you how to live a spiritual life. When you pull the Elements card, it's because there's more available to you than you realize. You don't need unlimited resources to make powerful moves. Learn to work with what you have and see the value of having limited options, because it forces you to be resourceful and reminds you that sometimes the most valuable things can be found in the most basic undertakings. Should this card fall from the deck and land in the reverse position, the meaning becomes more literal, guiding you to limit your spiritual workings to just the elements. Experience them one at a time, rediscovering the magic of each. Take notice of the lessons learned from each and reflect upon how these lessons are meaningful to your current situation. You are being called to rely more on yourself, and you are the only tool you need at this time. All right, so the third week is Witching Herbs and Nourishment, number 27. So the number 27 might be important, or the number 9. So let's see what this card says for the third week in your month. Okay, it says, sorry, try to get that. Okay. The keywords are healing, well-being, and nourishment. And the Tarot Companion card is the Ten of Wands. Herbs offer a variety of healing properties for everything from sleep to energy, detoxing to moisturizing, and hay fever to joint pain. Herbalists have been using the power of plants to facilitate healing since the dawn of time, and herbal medicine paved the way for mainstream medicine as we know it today. It may be considered folk healing and old wives' tales now, but there are many people all over the world who are benefiting from long-term herbal use. The key to working with herbs is preventative maintenance and supporting the body in finding well-being rather than waiting until you don't have a choice. The Witching Herbs is urging you to find a pace that's more sustainable for your long-term well-being. It will often come to a reading when you have far too much on your plate and it's taking its toll. Our bodies are magnificent and capable of a great deal, but the body also needs time to rest and proper fuel to keep going. You are guided to take better care of yourself, especially of your physical body. Getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, and discovering ways to manage stress are vital for everyone. Doing so will make your mind sharper, give you more energy, and better prepare you to manage the challenges when they arise. This card also means you are not ready to welcome more into your life and need to learn to support yourself more before Spirit can bring new opportunities to you. This is a strong warning to slow down. Taking vacation time or time off is ideal if you can do that. And prioritize more fun. All right. The card for your 4th week is 28, Seasons of the Witch. So number 28 might be important to you in the 4th week of the month, or the number 10, or the number 1. And this card is about honoring cycles. And this is what it says. The key words are honoring cycles, letting go of control, embracing the season you're in, and repeating cycles. The Tarot Companion card is the Wheel, or the Wheel of Fortune. Life is full of ups and downs, twists and turns. The earth uses the seasons to beautifully illustrate the cycles we all face in life. The seasons also remind us that everything has its challenges, no matter how beautiful it is or how much joy it brings. Equally, even the roughest time offers lessons, even if subtle or small. Spring bursts with color and beauty, but also comes with its fair share of wind and stormy days. Summer provides a bounty of fresh fruits and vegetables, but may be hot and often very dry or humid. Fall is cooler and rich with jewel-toned leaves, but eventually those leaves fall, and winter brings about cozy days, but wintry weather can be challenging and even dangerous. Everyone faces obstacles. Even the most cosmically connected person has trials. This card guides you to learn to embrace the cycle you're in without trying to change anything. You are here for a reason. Ask yourself, how can I release control of what's detrimental in my situation? What positive elements within my control can I focus on instead? If you keep finding yourself in negative situations, pulling this card is a clear sign that you're failing to learn the lessons from this phase of your life. You will continue to stay here as long as is needed for you to understand and grow. Continuing to date the same negative type, failing to speak up for yourself, and letting others disregard your boundaries, facing financial ruin immediately after a period of wealth, or finding your best intentions are always misunderstood are all signs of stagnation. Similarly, if your circumstances are favorable now, reflect upon the choices that have brought you to this point. How can you strengthen in these areas to ensure more happy cycles in the future? Are there any ways you may be blocking yourself from experiencing more consistent joy? Take extra care with yourself at this time. You are in or about to enter a cycle of growth and abundance. It's a positive sign for new endeavors. And finally, the final card, which is, let me see how it's described here. The final outcome for this month, and that card is number 29, the Broken Branch. And that is, the key word for this is heartache. Don't be discouraged yet. Let's see what it says. This may be also talking again about the cycles of life, where things are up, down, and up again. Severing, letting go of unhealthy limbs for greater good. And the companion card for this is the Three of Swords in the tarot. When caring for a plant, it's important to cut off any parts that are dying, or the plant will continue redirecting vital nutrients to that area in hope of saving it. The damage needs to be removed for the good of the entire plant, allowing what is healthy and strong to continue receiving enough resources to grow even healthier. The same is true for people. When you put all your energy into something that's dying, you're redirecting energy that could fuel stronger areas. When you focus on an ex, you're missing your chance to have a strong, healthy relationship with someone new. When you focus on your mistakes, you miss your strengths and fail to build upon what you're good at. There are some things or people in your life that are sucking up your energy and need to be severed for your overall well-being. The more time and resources you give to this broken area, the more you'll suffer in your own life. You may see this manifesting in a lack of money or time, spending more time working on someone else's projects to the detriment of your own, feeling drained of your happiness and energy in the company of someone, or feeling a general sense of dread and lack of direction. It's time to let go of your past. This person, emotion, or situation has come back to you to resolve and move on. All right. Focus on healing yourself. You cannot help those who will not help themselves. All right, so those are good things to keep in mind at any time, and especially for the upcoming month. All right, friends, that was my demonstration of the 30-day outlook spread from the Beautiful Creatures Tarot Guidebook, and I used the Witching Hour Oracle, again by Lorriane Anderson, and illustrated by Olivia Berkey. So friends, if you enjoyed this video, if it resonated with you, please give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you've not done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.